Hey Scorpio, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. Take a deep breath. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. Today is May 31st, 2020, and the reading is for the first half of June 2020. For Scorpio, I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, this is for Scorpio, just a couple more times. Scorpio, Scorpio, what do you want to know? Okay, Scorpio, for the first half of June 2020, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, first card for Scorpio is the World reversed. Let's put this up a little bit. What is your challenge? The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Your foundation is the Three of Wands reversed. And what's in your recent past is Judgment reversed. What is crowning is the Page of Wands upright. And what's coming up for you is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. How do you see yourself, Scorpio? As the Six of Cups reversed. And what's around you, or how might others see you? And then we have the Lovers reversed. What is the block that you need to clear or work on with yourself? We have the King of Pentacles reversed. And where do we end up, Scorpio? The Eight of Cups reversed. What is the connecting link to what's left hanging in limbo in this read? The link is, or the bridge here, is the King of Cups reversed. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read is the Four of Swords upright. You will get another card. It's not going to come up till the end of the read though, and it may be more than one card depending on what that next card is. And the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. We're going to pull some backstory here to give you, and then we're going to get going. So don't worry about the cards. I'm going to clarify everything with the Rider-Waite Mini. This is the Gilded Tarot out on the table. And I'm going to pull Oracle cards at the end as well. So we start out here. We start out here with the Nine of Swords. Okay? So that's somebody stressed out, suffering, not sleeping at night, headaches perhaps, but overthinking about something. I always call it the Suffering in Silence card, because that's probably one of the worst cards in the deck, because it's trapped between the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So whether it's upright or reversed, there's still some suffering there. We have the Empress here, and then the Page of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands, the Magician, and then the Six of Pentacles here. So these are all upright. Now this Magician, even upright, he doesn't look like the nicest person in the world. So his living is to manipulate people. So there may be some dark energy there with this Magician here, but he may not look dark, right? His intentions may not be good. Or he looks evil and maybe he's fine. But we have the Empress here. This could be an older person, or it could just be a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, somebody's boss. She could be the ringleader or the holder of the ring. And then we have the Page of Swords, which can be a child, but it also can be a message, news, somebody spreading the words. But he looks like he's looking around the corner as he's sitting there on the card. Perhaps, I'm getting like, this person is feeling a little bit snooty because they are working on behalf of the Empress over here. So they think they're a little bit entitled. And they have a little bit of a snobby look on their face. And then this is the Eight of Wands of energetic exchange. It's expressing feelings, a lot of fast-paced communications and travel back and forth. It's like the perfect example of zip lining, this energy back and forth. And then we have this magician manifesting, but are his intentions pure? And then we have somebody sharing and settling out and looking to be charitable. So I want to bring this up because I just watched the series on Jeffrey Epstein last night. And so this is coming up. It came up in the Divine Masculine read I did today, which I didn't present yet, but it came up in that read and here because he gave a lot of money to charities, but obviously that wasn't all that was to him. So just because someone gives charitably does not mean their intentions are good, okay? So there are, and by the way, his birthday came up online, and he's a Capricorn, in case any of you were wondering. So we're going to clarify everything. We have being charitable, sharing, or settling out. So this magician manifesting, and that could be a Gemini, Virgo, or for me, I get Aries with that card at times as well. And then we have the Empress, which is Taurus energy. So just in the underlying energies is a lot. Plus the Page of Swords, which can be an air sign or it's just a message energy. It could be the Empress sending a message, a lot of messages back and forth with the magician here, who could be a Virgo or Gemini, about settling out. They could be two people in business settling something out, a contract perhaps, or it could be two people working out some things in their relationship. In the recent past is the Judgment card reversed, which can be deliberations, holding back an announcement, not heeding the call to action, eating your words, choking on your words. So let's see what that's all about. And the foundation too here is the Three of Wands reversed, which has to do with looking back at the past, going back to the past, living in the past, or just settling out with the past here. And then with the world upside down, that can just be the general conditions that are going on, or it's a cycle that's almost complete. And you're challenged by feeling powerless, or loss of money, power, or independence, or this just can be a child is an obstacle because they spend a lot of money, or they're always asking for money, or think they're a princess, right? And they should get whatever they want. So why do we have the Six of Pentacles upright for Scorpio? Well, this just flipped over. This is the Wounded Warrior. And we have the Empress, okay? So this magician there could be the Wounded Warrior. So exactly, and this looks, his face looks just like that magician. He's not, let me see if I can focus that for you. All right, so he does not look happy. He's just like that magician. So the magician's actually the Wounded Warrior, and he had the Empress sitting pretty over here with her messenger over there. And she feeling defenseless to the energies coming in, or feeling defenseless to the attacks coming in. And he's using his wounds here as attacks, okay? So there could be some back and forth arguments. And again, it can be settling in business as well as in relationships, going back and forth. Somebody's very wounded, but the Empress looks like she's fine, she's upright. And maybe because she's so abundant, people are envious around her or trying to attack her. We don't know if her energies are pure either at this moment, so let's see where we go here. Why do we have the Judgment card reversed in the recent past? We have the Knight of Wands upright and the Devil reversed. This is somebody passionately riding in, but coming out of a detox situation. So they may still be vulnerable, because if they were just detoxing, whether it was just at home or formally, getting out of a chained up situation and now passionately riding back. But there's deliberations going on here. And again, here's resting, taking a break. Again, this detox might have been some kind of break or rehab or hospitalization, and now getting on the move again. So there's still a cycle that's not closed yet. So there's still deliberations going on here, or a judgment wasn't in your favor. And that would be for the Capricorn energy or Sagittarius energy, or Aquarius is there too. So let's see. Let's see here. And those energies are both reversed, whereas the Taurus and the Virgo Gemini energy is upright over here. Why do we have the Three of Wands in the foundation? We have the Three of Cups here. This is coming together about the past, perhaps, to discuss the past. Somebody may be defensive or guarded, but he's got a smirk on his face. So he's up against the group, but he's not intimidated. He's standing in his truth, but there's no love here at all, right? He's feeling, he's kind of got that war stance, right? And then we have the Page of Swords reversed. This is somebody who's, it's negative self-talk, which obviously this person's in negative self-talk, because otherwise he wouldn't be at war within himself, because as within, so without, etc. This person could be envious of these people all happy over here coming together. This person may be lying, spying, or just spreading negativity and rumors because they're jealous or envious of this happiness over here. And it has to do with the past. And this Page of Swords here is reversed here, but is upright over here next to the Empress. And that could be the Empress's spy. So literally, this person could be the Empress who's actually envious of this group over here, because this is all being charitable and everything. It's getting very interesting here. The central energy is the World reversed. Why? Or the Page of Swords is spying on the Empress for the Magician. That could be as well. And that could just be a kid, you know, somebody's kid going back and forth between parents. Why do we have the World reversed? Why is that in the center of the read? Okay, so this is a happy family or an emotional family completion. So it can be family, or it can just be an emotional completion, a happy ending. But the World is still reversed here. There's some kind of death or end. And this could be to a family or a family cycle, but it looks like working things out so that everybody's happy if it is the end to a family. And this is like no longer grieving, getting over loss, regret, guilt, or shame, no longer standing at the Y in the road, clinging to the past, right? This is getting past that. So the death, the transformation is complete, okay? But the cycle's not over yet. There's still things that need to be wrapped up. And that's Scorpio energy right there. So Scorpio could be stuck amidst a family or emotional ending, as well as getting over grieving. And the challenge being that powerlessness. So why is that powerlessness there? Heartbreak and separation. And jealousy. Jealousy and sincerity, a refusal to give or receive love. So there may be issues with a family member, like you just don't see eye to eye, and maybe they just refuse to be loving within the family. This is dumping responsibilities, burdens, dumping a load, confessing. And this is, the Hermit is shedding light on this. It's like, this is a jealousy energy. It's not loving, because they're heartbroken, but they come off as jealous and envious, and that, you know, Scorpio is known for their sting, so that could be a Scorpio energy right there. Because when their feelings are hurt, they tend to sting others and then drop their responsibilities. But here is the Hermit shedding light on that. This could be going to a doctor, a professional, anyone giving you advice that you need to stop working. You just need to stop working so hard, or stop being so hard on yourself. All right? It's okay to feel powerless at times. When you feel powerless, then pamper yourself. There's a time to be still and feel. Allow yourself to go through those feelings in order to come out the other side. Now, in the now moment there at the top there is the Page of Wands. Why? Which is inspiration. There may be a move or some kind of instability of the house or of the family. This could be the end of a family as well. Again, I said there could be an end to a family cycle, so it could be a divorce here. It could also be a family move, choosing a new path. It could be, you know, ending big parties you're not allowed to have right now, so you had to cancel big celebrations, graduations right now. And here's the King of Pentacles doing very well. Perhaps, though, lost a battle or fight, or was fighting a losing battle, and now choosing something else. Maybe the losing battle was trying to hold on to a marriage or a home, but now it's not worth it anymore. And somebody's now inspired to move on, to choose a new path. And that's that Page of Wands. That could be a child as well. It could be a child, or just that feeling of being inspired by the world upside down, looking back at the past and the world incomplete, and inspired to do something new and different after something wasn't working out back here, settling out. So soon here coming up is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So overworking or not working or whatever you're doing wasn't working. So we have the Ace of Wands here, and then the Six of Cups. This is beautiful energy and new passion between soulmates. This can be between children, between siblings as well, like an old friend from childhood. But this also can be a deep, loving relationship where there's new passion, or this could be a passion project that you want to do together. But be careful about not overworking or overdoing it. And this is about giving someone a call to do this. If you're inspired to do that, or somebody else is inspired, wanting to do something together. This can also be a cattle call out for people to come together, or just calling someone that you want to see, or you want to do something like what I'm doing right now, but perhaps together with a friend or a soulmate. So what was not working before, or overworking that can't go on forever, right? Because you'll kill yourself, had to change. Inspiration offered to the past with growth in order to come together and make a decision or an announcement, or this is literally a wake-up call to action, or wanting to get together with someone to help others wake up. You see yourself as the Six of Cups reversed. Six of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Cups here. We have that's that Suffering and Silence card that came up in the beginning, and then the Fool. So this is someone's suffering and silence in the midst of, and these can be two parts of yourself or other people. We have the Queen of Cups up right over here, which can be your energy, and then we have the Fool over here. But they seem kind of oblivious to this, but this could be at one side of yourself. This could be an Aries person, and this could be Scorpio. And then we have the Six of Cups here is up right over here, but in your energy is reversed. So there may be someone you're missing, or there's some kind of negative energy between you, or from the past, or negative childhood. Maybe you want to get back your childhood. Maybe you have a sibling that you have issues with that you want to resolve. Maybe everything's fine, but there's still sorrow about somebody that perhaps you miss, or there's issues within the family, or perhaps anyone really. Somebody's free, with an open heart, taking a leap. This also can just be purging if you're going through the dark night of the soul. You know, spending time not sleeping well, up nights, headaches, crying, and during the day, fine. And it also could be if you have kids who are being really difficult right now because you're stuck in the house with them. Or it could be a child that you're really close with who's all of a sudden leaving now after they've been stuck with you because of what's been going on, and you're going to miss them. So what's around you, or how you're seen, is the Lover's reverse, which can be a breakup with anybody, right? So if it's your child who's leaving you, there's no affection here because they're leaving, so you don't get that affection anymore. Or you're literally going through a breakup, or went through a breakup with someone who you had great affection for before, but now it's not there. So Lovers reversed, why? We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and that could be an earth sign energy. This can be someone in need of help, money, or opportunity. It can be a child who needs help. This also could be someone who struggles with school, who needs help with that. Also can be I'm always blanking out on this word recently. Someone who tends to lean on other people, and then that becomes a habit for them. So then they become codependent on other people always doing things for them. And it could even be a child with a disability, so they learn how to lean on others instead of trying to do things for themselves. And this could be some depression around that, a loss of hope, a need to heal. And this could just be a child who's not in school and really bummed out, right? They're not around their friends. They don't have people to hug and laugh with, that kind of energy. What are the blocks that you need to clear with the King of Pentacles reversed? Well, this is a painful ending pain, betrayal, but this also can just be back pain and associated treatments like getting a massage. But the King of Pentacles reversed is at minimum just ungrounded, like maybe just having a bad day. But the King of Pentacles, in essence, is someone who's all about money and really nothing else. They're about money, or maybe they've lost money and power recently, their status. Maybe someone thinks that you won't love them if they don't have their power and status anymore, their money, power, and status. This could be a breakup where someone just feels like you won't love them if they don't have what they have. And this is somebody, it's like manifesting pain, manifesting people who want to take from them and hurt them and betray them. And there's the King of Wands reversed. There seems to be some kind of betrayal here, but it really has to do with your block. Your block being that it can go one way or the other. It doesn't matter which way it goes. Someone's worried about the other not loving them if they don't give them what they've given them so far. So if they lose, for example, in this environment right now, may feel like a partner may leave them, or a friend may leave them, or not. I really just get like someone thinks if they don't have money and power or status, that they will attract to them some really negative energy, like pulling in negative energies around them. We have somebody recovering. This King of Wands reversed is recovering. And now the King of Pentacles could be the same person as the King of Wands reversed, or they could be two different. It's like stealing from yourself. And that card's the liar, cheater, thief card. So if there's any kind of underlying lies, cheating, or stealing between you and somebody else, this is your block, because it's a control against you, because if you worry that ever comes out, then it's going to control your life. So there's somebody here recovering from some kind of lie, cheating or stealing or running away, some kind of betrayal. But it's the block that's blocking you, not the actual event. Just so you know, the Queen of Wands is coming up after that, upside down with the Sun. So this could be a Leo, or it just could be somebody who's overexposed. And they're both reversed, the King and Queen of Wands. And this could be children making them crazy. There could be some recovering going on between them. And this is just being drained, sick, or overexposed. They could be two people who've been sick. Maybe you're worried that if you're around somebody that you're going to get a virus or get some other kind of illness. So we end up here with the Eight of Cups reversed. That's uncomfortable energies, like not walking away from the situation. It's like being around other energies when you're feeling good and they're feeling anxious or negative, and you're picking up on all those energies. It's really hard to work on yourself. So we have the Page of Wands reversed here. Frustration, perhaps someone who has temper tantrums, a lack of inspiration because you don't feel good. When you feel that uncomfortableness inside your body, you just want to explode. That's that frustration comes from that. And this is a secret out or someone who needs to use their intuition, right? So if you're frustrated, it's because you're in separation from yourself, which means you need to meditate or take a walk, go out in nature, take a salt bath, anything to get you grounded again, okay? But again, this could be because the secret's out, somebody's throwing a tantrum, and there's the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We could have Pisces energy here too. Maybe there's a Pisces in between the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands reversed, which could be mother and child, or an aunt and child. Uncomfortable energies with the King of Cups. Now you have Queen of Cups upright on you, but the King of Cups over here is uncomfortable and reversed. So why is that? Two of Cups. And somebody's released from their anxiety about a connection here. Or this could be literally someone who got out of prison. Reaping rewards of the world being upside down. So perhaps because of the state of emergency or whatever's been going on, it actually released them from whatever fear they've been in. Connecting with someone, connecting with self. Connecting with self is definitely here because we have the Four of Swords here. And there's really there's positive connection with in that last section there. So this is about connecting with self and freeing yourself from anxieties and reaping rewards from that even when the world is upside down. And the King of Cups in your energy, that could be your spouse because you're the Queen of Cups. Your spouse may be going through a tough time, or your brother, and they are freeing themselves by meditating and taking a break perhaps, praying, focusing on their heart space. The Four of Swords is the Knight of Swords reversed. This is somebody holding their tongue or perhaps lashing out. The Emperor reversed could be someone who's out of control or ego death, right? So when you're out of control, that literally is ego death. So it could be somebody abusing their power, or the opposite where they're stepping down from power, holding their tongue, or abusing their power and lashing out. And there we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be someone trying to break up a fight, but getting hurt in the process in the middle. And now taking a break. This is the Emperor reverse stepping down, and people around him not happy about it. And there's the Ten of Pentacles family. Starting over in love. Perhaps found the one. And then may have to step down from work. There's issues at work not getting along, or perhaps financial issues at work, or third party through work. Okay, but the Emperor here's one way or the other. He's abusing his power or stepping down voluntarily because he can't do the job anymore. And so let's see what else is coming up for you, Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which is this slowdown, this downturn that we've all been in. It's also a twist of fate for the Queen of Wands. Now she was reversed over here, and now here she's upright. So things getting better maybe because of the meditation here. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles upright, which is the loyal, trusting servant who wants to help, right? Offering help, money, opportunity. We have a little bunny and little ladybugs here, helping out with the kids perhaps. And then we have the Death card reversed, which is the never-ending story. Near death, dead tired, things that won't end, right? You want it to completely transform and change. But this is hanging on and clinging and not allowing the changes. So let's clarify a little bit here. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed for Scorpio? The King of Swords is upright. And this could be an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but it also could be police, military, a professional person. And then we have the King of Cups reversed again, which he's over here. King of Cups reversed. And that can be another Scorpio, but it also could be Cancer or Pisces, or just somebody It can be someone who's alcoholic because he's reversed, somebody who's just emotionally detached or over-emotional, either way. But he's here connected. Maybe he's getting counsel. This could be a lawyer to get information. So this is the wheel upside down. So something's not going right. So why do we have the Queen of Wands upright? Why is the Queen of Wands upright? She's settling out or sharing. It looks like the King and Queen of Wands, which may or may not be you, because you look like Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. Looks like the King and Queen of Wands may be settling out. Maybe it could be business or a divorce. It looks like she may be initiating it because she's upright. This is someone settling out and being patient. Angel. She could be a Sagittarius person. We had the sun next to her as well when she was reversed. So she could be Leo, Sagittarius, or both, but settling out, or one can be Leo, one can be Sagittarius of the King and Queen of Wands. And again, this could be Libra energy, but it's not time yet. Like, right, there's a downturn or slowdown right now. It's not the right time. Or just settling out in this turn of events to boldly move forward. To move, travel, ascend to a divorce. This also could be spirituality, a break of contract. Okay, thinking outside the box. The Queen of Wands wants to do her own thing. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Why? Why is the Knight of Pentacles there? Knight of Pentacles is not happy or is dissatisfied with the communications or exchange, energetic exchange, expression of feelings, or just a lot of back and forth between legal people. With this could be a child involved, maybe not happy with the talk about the child, or perhaps custody issues, or this could be rejection, rejecting an offer, a rejection, feeling vulnerable. This could also be someone who's shy or spoiled and entitled person. So this is dissatisfaction and this is spoiled and entitled. So, you be the judge, right? All right, so that's going on between the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. But it looks like the Page of Cups over here could be a child between. The Knight of Pentacles too could be like a court person if you're in court. But the Page of Cups reverse looks like they're going to go between parents or going back to where they live to find peace. Maybe their parents are arguing, so they don't want to be there anymore. They want to be under the radar or get away from feeling like a failure or just no good news right here. No news is good news. So then we end up here as the bottom of the deck, or the underlying energy for the read being the Magician reversed, and this powerlessness, overworking or not working, whatever you're doing not working, after holding on. Feeling powerless, losing money, or dependent. And here's the Magician reversed, insecure and manipulative. And two people kind of powerless together. And then in deception, or at the new moon, this is withholding, like holding back money, time, and energy, or magnetizing, or this could be hoarding as well, hiding money. This could also just playing hardball with each other. So that's where we're coming in, holding back a new life. And we're going to pull some oracle cards for you as well. But it's about a cycle that needs to close out. And it's the Death card's reversed, the World card's upside down, and the Judgment card's reversed. That means the cycle needs to close out and somebody's holding it up. There looks like a child's involved here, at least one anyway. It definitely could be a breakup of a relationship, or it could be a family, some kind of family or sibling, parent and kids kind of issue. Maybe parents are involved taking care of a kid, or just issues within the family that have been there for a long time. Maybe there's some kind of legal aspect of that, or paperwork that needs to be done. But there are uncomfortable feelings with the Page of Wands, and maybe your child doesn't want to stay with you anymore. They've been stuck with you in this situation, which maybe everything's fine between you, but they're young and they don't want to be stuck with their parents anymore, or the parents are arguing all the time, so the child doesn't want to be there anymore. So those are some of the situations that are coming up here. It could be a fall of status and just very uncomfortable. But it looks like there's two different couples here. The King and Queen of Cups, where the Queen of Cups is upright, and that could be you, Scorpio, as the feminine Scorpio. The King of Cups reversed. So that could be your partner, brother, or it could be another Scorpio reversed. And then we have the King and Queen of Wands, who are both reversed, but now the Queen of Wands is upright. Just so you know the other energies we have here in the read, besides Taurus that was here in the underlying energy, Virgo, Gemini, perhaps Aries over there. We also had Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, and Scorpio again. All right, so what is the advice for Scorpio? This is from the energy deck. What is the advice for Scorpio? The sun. You need to get out and get some sun and pamper yourself. And that's the one of the Magician. And then we have the 20 of envy. So there's, like I said, in this underlying energy, there's somebody who has a lot, and there's somebody around who's envious of them. Whether that's you, you can be in either position. 20 is the Judgment card, though. And then we have the Judgment card reversed over here. And then this is the Magician, and we have the Magician over here. It's like, and you know, in this card, it's like in the Wizard of Oz, you know, the Wicked Witch of the West type of energy. So be careful about being vengeful, because that can be a Scorpio trait as well. This could be Leo energy, and this could be Scorpio energy. So you'll know who the players are here for sure. But watch out for envy. Make sure that's not you. When you're not the one having the time in the sun, then be happy for the other person. There's obviously, whether it's you or somebody's feeling envious. And that could be the King of Cups reversed as well. But there is a broken heart here with the number 9. That could reference the Hermit as well. There's a broken heart. And the last one coming out is the Temple path. So somebody's on a path. All right. So here's the path, the sun, the envy around someone. This could be Leo too, because it's very Leo-ish. Somebody's envious of them. Their heart's broken because somebody's on a certain path. They're on a very spiritual path here. 12 is the Hangman. You need to see a new perspective, or the other person needs to see a new perspective, but this is your advice, Scorpio. Then you have a man holding a coin, 43, which is the coming together. This is like that King of Pentacles, but he's reversed. So this could be somebody who's been losing money, so not feeling their normal self. And very interesting, because that was 43, and now 34 wants to come out, which is the reflection of that, which is the door to personal healing and happiness. So perhaps someone needed to take a financial fall in order to find their true happiness, to not focus or be a workaholic anymore in order to find what really makes them happy. And then the underlying energy is deceit. So somebody's being deceitful here. This is the Knight. 25 is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands was rushing back here. That's the Knight of Wands right there. It's upright. So there's deceit energy, and that energy that could be a Sagittarius person. Behind that is the Magician and the Mirror. So again, this could be that Magician. So that's telling us this Knight right here could be this Magician who seems to be charitable, but they do that for cover. So if you're involved with someone of status who tends to give a lot charitably, they may have a negative MO there, because there is deceit here. This also could be about deceiving yourself, though. It doesn't have to be that, okay? Because you could have Sagittarius in your chart. So it's just, don't deceive yourself. Find happiness. If you're feeling envy for somebody else, it's because you need to be focusing on your happiness, what truly makes you happy, not focus on what makes somebody else happy. All right, so we're going to pull from the Crystal Angels deck as well. That Sag energy could be your kid too, because that's a Knight of Wands energy. Because because it looks like that page of wands wants to skedaddle out of there. So, and there could be more than one child here, because we have that, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles coming up, which can just reference a different aspect of that child, or it can just represent an action for the Queen of Wands. All right, let's see here. Or they have to go back to school. All right, appetite. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. So that was perfect, because that's exactly what we were just talking about. And then we have Moldavite for you, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life's purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. And Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. All right, so there's definitely some anger you need to get out. So, you know, besides working out, you need to meditate and go within, perhaps identify what it is exactly, what from your childhood is actually wanting to come up. What's triggering you, because that's showing you, whatever's triggering you is what's showing you in your subconscious that you're not seeing, that you need to release. So there's definitely an anger trigger that needs to come up here. The underlying energy is ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. All right, and then one last card from the Kipper deck here. And then we'll be set for Scorpio. This one's going a bit long. Sorry about that. It's a little bit difficult energy today. Let's see. So, yeah, the Aquarius energy was reversed. And the Pisces energy was reversed. And Libra energy reversed. And Scorpio was reversed. So those are the energies that you're sitting with. And it looks like could be childhood stuff, you know, siblings or friends, whatever it is. All right. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Somebody thinking about somebody else, a man about a woman or a woman about a man, but 16 is the Tower. Maybe you're having an epiphany about your childhood. This is like daddy's little girl energy too. 18 is the moon, right? It's definitely daddy's little girl energy to me. This is somebody missing their father, or somebody else who passed. This could be someone who lost a child or lost a parent, either way, who's just remembering them, right? These are bad memories that Scorpio's having, sad memories, but getting over the despair of it. This is good, because that means you're getting over it. Or maybe you used to get messages from someone from the other side and you're not getting them anymore. The underlying energy is the pathway reversed and a mature man reversed. And then here's the main male. There's a lot of masculine energy here. Look at that. So there's a courtship here. I was just getting the courtship of Betty's father. An official person, no longer official, no longer impoverished though. Now they may need to step down from this official position to be happy, because perhaps this made them feel impoverished and now they're not, and becoming the main male, upright and good. But there may be a mature man who's not doing well or who passed and is done their path, or maybe just stepping down from being the boss. Okay. And that syncs with what came up in the read as well. So make sure you get your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Be good to yourself, Scorpio. Take it easy. Get some rest. Rise and be loved. Bye.